This motherfucker right here,
Oh,
bro.
that's evolution, bro.
First the Fury, the Hawk.
It's the Fury.
Out. Each other.
The music changed.
Out. Fighting position.
Let's go, Robbie.
Ready? And fight!
That was clean.
1 point. Hawk.
Come on, Ken.
No, Ken. Do I want to say that's Gaia?
Remember what you learned, Robbie.
Yeah, you can say that because of hair. Yeah. Game.
He's on rage.
Yeah.
He's not focused.
That's
what makes
You gotta
Mr.
search
Miyagi
inside for the good
focus,
stuff,
bro.
And just
He's about to get his ass whooped, bro.
Kung Fu Rule, flashback montages is game.
Yeah. Not in my movie. You don't do that and still get your ass kicked. You know, that shit still get beat up, bro.
Ready? And
Just facts. Get that out of here.
Uh-oh, now you went to Dark Knight Batman. Uh-oh, you forgot all your training. What happened?
Yeah.
there you go, Robbie.
Yep.
Oh, that was sick.
That's great, huh? Point, King.
Still in rage.
There's a lucky point. It's gonna be your last.
Why? Leaving early to fix that stupid haircut?
Hey, what the hell is that? That's enough. Illegal contact. You're disqualified. Bullshit.
You okay? Get the hell away from me!
Hey, back on your side.
What the hell are you thinking, man?
Am I supposed to be a pussy?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Remember to focus.
Oh my gosh!
Dendo.
You had me up on that tree for hours.
Look, Robbie, your dad and I, we
It sucks I have to cut this reaction, bro.
I know.
It's too good, man. It's too much stuff, man.
That's another story.
I'm sorry I lied to you, Mr. LaRusso. I just want to get back at him.
I know. But you're never gonna find balance that way. You can't let that bad blood change who you are. I'm not saying you need to like the guy. I know I never will, but he is your father. And believe me, you're lucky to have one. You just gotta try to remember he's not a monster. He's just a guy with a lot of demons. Mr. Miyagi always told me there is no such thing as a bad student. Only a bad teacher. And your dad had the worst teacher there ever was. It sent him down a wrong path. But you don't have to go down that path. Do you understand? You don't have to ever become him. Trust me. You let go of all that anger.
You can see it, like
and
he's
I
trying to
guarantee
fight
you, no
back
matter
that
what happens
bad
to you,
teaching he had. Because
you
he had
go
morality
home
back
feeling
then.
Yep.
Miguel better beat his ass though.
That shoulder's killing me, and I don't think I can fight.
Well, we'll see about that.
Wait for it.
Medic! Is there a medic?
He never learned that technique.
Dope homage though. That was a tight homage.
Medic. Love it.
LaRusso is going to coach. I'm sorry, folks. There's been a change. Robbie King will now be fighting for Miyagi-Do Karate with former champion Daniel LaRusso as his sensei.
Get that for a clout.
Feel some type of way.
He hyped now. What the hell? Oh.
What do you think you're doing?
Coaching my student. Somebody needs to be there for him.
You think this is funny?
Did you see me laughing?
You're gonna regret this when it's over.
Yeah, right. Like this will ever be over.
All right, so let's take your corners.
Bro, I can see them two
Remember, no aggression.
old men at a group home, one of them old folks home, complaining. You here too?
You know what to
The
do.
soup is no good. Quiet.
I'm train all you for this.
Don't worry, Sensei. I won't let LaRusso or that kid go.
He has to play this Sunday.
Right.
I think the aggression that they have on his own blood, he's going to see some type of like, my training is good but not good.
Yeah, it's right. You know how to defend it. Right. You know, control the mental.
Uh-oh. You got Carlos and Andros going head up, Power Rangers in space, baby. Let's go. The Green Ranger and the Red Ranger going head up right now.
It's a universe we didn't even know it.
Look at this.
Bruh. Robbie is the Red Ranger we deserve, bruh.
And fight!
Now it's 1-1.
Probably about to turn it up.
And fight!
Get it, Robbie.
Hey! Come on, Robbie.
Stay on the floor.
Defense, bro.
One hand. Oh, yeah.
Y'all need to focus, bro.
Be in trouble. Shout out to Miyagi, though.
And fight!
Oh. That strike balls?
That was the treat.
Yeah.
Something Daniel couldn't learn.
Source forward. Why you do that?
Come on! It's one warning for unsportsmanlike contact.
No mercy.
Warning for illegal contact with the knee. Robbie,
Johnny got to cut it off, bro.
I'm gonna tell him to end it.
No. Let me finish.
You finish.
Can't go down saying if he
Be careful.
Johnny has to stop this.
I found his weakness, Sensei. It's his shoulder.
Look, I know we want to win, but it's got to be the right way. You don't have to fight dirty.
Dirty? There's nothing dirty about winning, Sensei. You taught me that. Don't worry. I got this. No mercy.
They took it and flipped it.
Mirrors in his face, bro.
Yeah.
Will be our new champion.
They took it and
He
flipped
has
it.
to stop the fight. Johnny has to stop the fight.
Hey! Okay, good luck to both of you. Ready? And fight!
Symbols tarnished though.
It can still be good in that.
Yeah, it is. It's the new age. These new kids ain't the same. They're not built like the old generation. He exposed it. Like they're way more aggressive,
man,
way
yeah.
more violent. Like it's different.
Because Johnny listened to his sensei, but he still fought back. Like, dude, I could beat him by kill him.
Yeah.
And I guess you take the mentality of these kids.
Right. Makes sense. Realistic.
Uh-oh.
Well, this part.
What you gonna do when you go to the finals? Gotta meet her. Oh my God. Cowabunga?
Whose cars are these?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Cars, man.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
There goes theme too.
he owns the
bodies
property.
or something?
That is a true
I
student.
know I said you have
Mad
to
respect.
let go of your anger and show forgiveness, but when the fight comes to you, you have to be ready to fight back. And to do that, we'll need more students. Welcome to Miyagi-Do Karate.
Trip down memory lane. Tight.
Miguel?
Uh-oh.
Congratulations. You did what I always thought you could do.
Oh, shoot.
You won. Cobra Kai is back where it belongs.
Hey, he's back in the building, yo. Chris
Yo.
is back, bruh. I love the
Everyone
shadow.
closed the book on us. They thought we were done. But now they see.
Real story.
That the real story's only just begun.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He's back in the building. And you know how they had the shadow, the darkness, and the
Oh, yeah.
cigar talking?
30 years later, that old like Western cowboy outlaw type of dude.
The
yeah.
Cobra has risen again.
Yep.
They never cut the head of the snake off.
He's back, man. Finale. That's a finale for you.
I don't know, man.
How you feel?
I mean, this is hands down. Episode 1 through 10 is fire.
Oh yeah.
I just wish Johnny had stopped the fight. I wish Johnny stopped the fight because now he's in a path that most of the students won't be able to find their way back. And with this guy,
Oh, Sensei Kreese. Yeah.
since they creases
I
back,
think
in
he
the
had to let the fight go through to show the progression on both sides. Because at the end, it was like, oh, well, I lost again. There's nothing I can do. Come back and do it another day or end it now and make a statement now. And I think both sides had to go through that. Because again, right, what's happening right now is with Hawk and Miguel, they're cocky right now. They've learned what they wanted to learn. Now they feel like
they're invincible.
they know everything. Robbie is here learning, and he's like, hey, well, let me see what else is out here. But because I did what I needed to do, but he just has to fix it. He came in like a ninja, silent but deadly.
Yeah.
Messed everything up.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the original plan. The plan was to really get to know Daniel and learn some things. See, when he talked about that Miyagi philosophy, he was interested.
Yeah.
He could have easily left and walked.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Robbed him and everything.
So I think he made a statement within that point, and then, which is also his win. He got back at his dad, which is also another win. Now he just had to fix it and clear the air of what was going on, because he was cool with both sides. Then you got Hawk and Miguel there, just kind of like, hey, well, we got to this point. We do whatever we want.
And I think Sam is the beacon.
Good teacher, student influences. Is reversed this time.
Students is core. Hardcore, right?
Oh yeah.
But Miguel's not that far. But I don't see Miguel going down
He's
that path. I think Sam, Aisha, she got her little. I think Sam is the beacon of all that.
Yeah, I would say that.
And Robbie, I think, is gonna come around and just let and learn his father, because the philosophy of Mr. Miyagi is forgiveness
Oh yeah.
and learning and getting better at what you do, especially when you fail. And Johnny sees this. I don't think Johnny saw that flashback, and he was like, I don't want this to happen.
Not again.
Because it's like you're poisoning your future
Pretty much.
with the same traits that y'all had when you were a kid.
Right.
So now you gotta have a Robbie and Miguel beef for 30 years, which is not necessary.
That's not okay. Yeah.
I think Johnny's gonna fix it next season. I think Johnny's at a point right now that he found out that he could be better, and the Cobra Kai message is going to. This is tight, bro. I can't wait to season 2.
Yeah,
Here I come.
I will say, as far as Robbie, another thing I want to add on him, I think he's in a good place right now because, from the looks of it, he's gonna have 2 teachers. He's gonna reunite with his dad, and Daniel's still gonna stick around. And I think they're gonna come to a point where they have another, verbal confrontation and try to squash things for a little bit. There's gonna still be some beef here and there, but they're gonna sit down and talk and have their hash outs. There's gonna be some understanding, but there's gonna be some grittiness too. It's gonna be some dirt spilled. But with Robbie, him reconnected with his dad and still having Daniel as a sensei, I think that's dope. So he's gonna get the best philosophy of both sides, but he knows how to contain it.
What about this, man? Moving forward, I don't know how season 2 is gonna go, but with Kreese coming back, they're gonna take Cobra Kai from Johnny. They're gonna take Cobra Kai from Johnny.
I swear I didn't say anything, guys.
And he's not gonna be able to control it. By that,
Keep going. Where else?
he already has. There's all the beef between him and Daniel, I think, is squashed. There's no that tension that was there. This is why they're good actors. This is great acting. Their tension that was there is no longer there. It's more of a concern, and he knows what he has done is wrong. And I think that's the beauty of this show. Daniel admitted, I'm a hothead.
Yeah,
his family knows it.
Yeah.
By you admitting to your faults, makes you a better person. Johnny admits, I've been drinking, I'm lost, and then he start cleaning up his ways.
Yeah.
The love, Kreese and them gonna take that shit. He's a boss. There's alpha males, and then there's, the rest.
Yeah.
Kreese is an alpha, hands down, old or not.
He still got it.
That's him.
Yeah, that's his.
They're thugs.
Yeah.
And what's gonna happen is they're gonna take Cobra Kai from Johnny. Miguel's gonna go with Johnny no matter where he goes.
Facts.
Hawk is not.
Facts. Wow.
He is not.
So does that mean villain is rising?
A villain's gonna Kreese in part 3. The villains are gonna rise.
Okay.
The thing.
So right now he's just neutral, but it's there.
The one thing that Miguel and Johnny and Daniel have in common, they care about these kids.
Those are true facts. Yeah.
Daniel's daughter,
Samantha,
and Miguel's mother are going to be the reason why Johnny gets his shit together.
Carmen. Yeah.
Carmen.
Yeah.
I think he has a thing for her.
Yeah.
And he said he's going to look out for her son.
He's connected.
And he's going to make sure he doesn't go down the wrong path. Samantha is going to keep him focused. Aisha also is going to go with Johnny.
Johnny, yeah.
But she may get trained under Mr. Miyagi's way. She may go to the dojo of Mr. Miyagi.
Because now I guess the light has been put on Miyagi-Do. They saw what Robbie was doing. Because that was the first display of it. Everyone looked at him as a joke, like, oh, you selling cars, now you want to go teach? But not knowing that he always had it there, but he never really had anybody to showcase it or to show what he was bringing to the table.
Yeah, because that technique is special.
That tournament opened up everything because Robbie came in there by himself with no sensei at the point. But then during the tournament, he said, I got to get in this corner. He's
well, his wife told him to do it.
Yeah. So, it changed. The whole dynamic changed. And then it was like, wait, Daniel's his sensei? So word got out during the tournament. He's like, oh, okay, so he really does teach.
I feel like this is literally.
So kind of the same thing with Cobra. People are gonna go seeking Miyagi-Do. They're gonna go to that back house, and they're gonna want to get trained.
I honestly see Johnny and
because it's word of mouth now
teaming up to teach these kids.
That would be tight.
Under the Miyagi way, I see.
Johnny's definitely gonna go to him. Yeah.
Daniel teaching Johnny the piece he needs, because Daniel knows he needs it.
Oh yeah.
And Johnny knows Daniel needs the push.
Yeah.
Because Daniel will never do anything without being pushed.
Yeah, they're yin and yang.
He needs
they
to
need
strike.
each other.
They need each other.
Yeah.
by them having each other, they're gonna have the most OP class ever.
Facts, because both sides, they're probably Johnny's more aggressive, Daniel's more reserved, and like all about the moment.
Yeah.
But they both have that drive to balance, because that was the whole thing, balance.
Balance.
If they can come together, they'll be the most solid team.
Yeah, I think they're both gonna. At the end of this, they're both going to train under whatever you're gonna call it, but it's gonna be.
This is good stuff right here, because what you just said means if they team up and Miyagi-Do gets massive, I don't think this Cobra Kai thing is just one location. Like, they're about to open up other dojos.
Well,
and stuff.
they can now because he broke the rule.
Yeah.
I mean, that rule that said they can never compete again.
Right.
So when
That
he came
changes
back,
now.
they said, "Oh, okay, we can
Yeah.
open up our dojos now and go under his name."
And they just won this new tournament. Funding, money.
Yep.
Kreese has his homies from the service.
Yep.
Their inheritance. They have money now.
Yeah. So they're finna come back and raise hell in the valley. Yo, bro. So you got all that going down.
So them together, that needs to happen so they can end all that. It's
because Johnny knows it's bad.
Yeah.
And he knows
That's wild.
he doesn't want to see these two kids, his son and Miguel, who's his new son, to get hurt or go down the wrong path.
Yeah. It's a lot of negative doors opening, but you see goodness around it because they know what's coming, and I think they're trying to prepare for the worst. But right now, like, the main focus are these students, and I think Johnny and Daniel is going to be secondary because that can easily be tamed. But these kids are aggressive and they're very fast paced with their thinking to the point where they're not thinking. You know what I mean? And again, this is high school, so it's like show and tell versus me verbally saying it. I'm gonna just show you. You know what I'm saying? That's how they think.
Bruh, I just thought of something when you saying that. Sam is gonna teach Miguel the Miyagi way. Damn.
I swear I'm not doing this. He's that good, y'all.
I really am.
Yeah, I swear I didn't.
I put that on everything.
That's tight.
I ain't watched season 2. I won't spoil myself.
Yeah, but
that's
you close.
That's
Keep
the
on
connection.
You on
that's the connection.
Yeah. Cause she's based on the last episode you just saw it. She's getting back into it. Her dad was trying to get her to do it again. I think she wants to do it now. She saw that tournament. She's like, I want to get back into it again and clear my head.
She doesn't want to be weak.
Right.
And I think her knowing the Miyagi way will save the boy that she once loved or still loves.
Yeah. And it keeps her grounded.
Keeps her grounded and keeps him protected from going over there. It's kind of like Miguel is like Venom.
Yeah.
He has Eddie Brock inside of him who wants to do things differently, but Venom's like, nah, we gotta do it. You gotta take Spider-Man out. Nah, I don't want to kill this fool, man.
Yeah.
Not today. Let me go eat a burger. Nah, kill him now. Eat his head up. You know what I mean? So you have that confliction with him, and it's kind of like Johnny was a good Cobra, but he still had Venom in him, and he poisoned his students.
And it's the same thing. Kreese said it. Johnny was his #1 student. He was like a son to him. And even that tough love he gave him, he's like, man, you can be what I never could. That's why I push you so much, because you've been stepped on all your life. He said it. He embarrassed him. He said, you're a weakling. He's not doing that with Miguel, but he's giving him that same tough love and that push, though. But he flipped it. He said, I can't go off the old mythology and old ways of Cobra, man. We got to change a new foundation. Even at the tournament, like, the good was always there. He was like, man, my life is already damaged. I'm not going to damage these kids.
Yeah.
Because then that means I failed. Like, what was the whole purpose of opening up the dojo back if we were just going to do the same routine, the same formula? So that was the day one thing, and that was his day one mindset. And I think for Miguel, again, he's that son that Robbie never was. But with Miguel, I think it was because his dad wasn't around. But with Robbie, he was just looking for love. Like, he was already confident he can get the things he wanted. Yeah. He's a wholesome, nice looking guy, you know what I'm saying? He's the opposite of Miguel, but he had what he didn't have what Miguel had. And
Daniel said something wise to him. Your dad's here.
Yeah.
Neither one of them, Daniel or Johnny, had their pops in their life.
Facts.
Daniel dad died. I think Johnny dad ran out on him.
Yeah, it was a little more fast paced. Yeah.
So you have your dad. You might not like him.
You got an opportunity to make a difference.
You got an opportunity, and that's when he said, I'm sorry. And he was like, yeah, okay. Mr. Miyagi tight, bro.
Yeah.
Beyond the grave.
Because his spirit is still here, man. Like, that's dope. And it lets you know, like, it makes Daniel that more iconic because he's still trying to keep that spirit and that intellect alive. He's still trying to live through that because he's like, man, every time he goes back to that home or that dojo, or when he goes to that gravesite, he's like, man, I wish he was still here. There's a lot I still don't know, but I still study and I follow your ways. He's still here with us, and he's still trying to keep that alive because he knows if he loses that, he's going to go back to that hothead again. He's trying to fight that still to this day, 30 years later.
Yeah.
He's still trying to, so it just shows the love and respect that he had for him, that he's trying to keep alive what he taught him. He's trying to keep every ounce of it, because if he loses that, then he's lost.
Yeah.
And then it's over.
Facts.
I love this, man. Good writing. Great storytelling.
We're going to have to do a review on this thing.
We're going to have to.
I'm gonna watch 1 through 10 again.
Tight.
I've been really.
I'm gonna do the same again.
I've been holding back because I didn't want to spoil myself or anything like that. But season 1, Cobra Kai. You getting one of these? Dope. Looking forward. Dope series. Season 1. One of the best web series I've seen. Probably the best web series I've seen. I don't know how they were able to put this magic, this epicness together and make it work. Shout out to all the old school Karate Kid stars coming back.
Yeah.
Putting that knowledge on his young bucks. Man, seeing them fight. You don't understand how much a breath of fresh air this is. Because even though some of these moves and some of the actors I know aren't doing the flips and stuff. I know this.
Yeah.
But to know that they're doing this in the movie.
Yeah.
In America. This is a breath
great.
of fresh air, y'all. Y'all don't understand. We have been missing out on karate. Punches, explosions, and I'm talking about the real explosion. I'm talking about explosion where I come out and I pop my lighter up and I have a big cigar. Boom! You walk out.
Here's my invitation.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Beep! Explosions, A-team type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We've missing out, bro, and this was a really nice trip down memory lane, breath of fresh air.
Oh, yeah.
You never know how much these characters meant to us until you watch Cobra Kai. And that junk is amazing. I can give a freak about Daniel LaRusso 15 days ago.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I still watch Karate Kid, but not like this. This opened a whole new chapter.
It changed the whole dynamic on everything.
Changed the whole dynamic on it. Everybody loved Mr. Miyagi, but damn.
People still talking about him, and he's gone. Let that sink in for a minute. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's a big deal.
And I don't see them going cheesy at all with this.
No.
I think they learned a lesson with part 3. That was studio.
Yeah.
Part 2 was studio. Cheese ball. But they're still running with the cheese, and they're going to fix it.
I will say, I do like the idea that they still acknowledge the whole lore. Because a lot of those characters from 3, 2, and 1, I feel like they're going to pop up somewhere sooner or later. And that grounds everything. Because like you just said, I think that's going to better the story for them as characters too, because like you said, the movie's totally different thing, but the characters in it are solid. And again, this is 30 years later, so where did those bad guys go? And because now that we've seen that Kreese's return, his boys is coming back too, and that's later on down the line. But you could slowly see the seeds being planted for this Cobra Kai. He has bigger plans, and he said, "I waited for you to open this back up because this is where you belong. This is where we belong." When everybody else gave up on us, he was thinking bigger than just one dojo.
Season 2,
yeah,
I see some, because a lot of them actors is out of shape and fat, but some of his boys, Johnny's boys back in the day, returning. Because now it's big time Valley stuff. Oh, news, Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Johnny, he opened the dojo back up. Oh my gosh. Oh man, damn, I gotta come up.
It's all over YouTube.
It's all over YouTube.
Social media is the thing.
Johnny the only one that's not in social media.
Yeah.
And Allie's coming back.
Allie's coming back. And I think her and Daniel are going to be tight again. Because she's got her career going.
I don't know about that wife, though.
I didn't think about that. But you're not too far off. Because I was thinking that when I finished season 2, and I ain't going to spoil nothing, but I was like, the fact that, you know, there's ideas that she may come back, and now that she's in her career, who's to say that her and Daniel won't get reunited? I kept really speculating on it. I'm like, I feel like the wife is cool, but it seems like she might be out of the picture the way things is going. Because him and Ollie was tight. And then, you know, even though the relationship was kind of dead in the water, they were still friends. She came to his matches, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, we understand why she left, because she thought little of herself. And again, she kind of orchestrated the situation a bit. but then she felt guilty by leaving when it was still kind of really her fault. So I feel like she could come back and she could play a part at trying to get back with Daniel again. Because they found her. I forgot how it happened, but something happened. And I think it might be possible. So you might be onto something with that too. Because she is going to pop up. And that's going to be dope to see, man. Because that's going to
bring Daniel's weakness.
Yeah.
The reason why him and Johnny not even cool.
It's going to be 84 all over again. That's going to be interesting to see.
That's a nice take.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. I definitely enjoyed this show. Mercy. When I say that, I think of Uncle Jesse on Full House. Have mercy. He was an Elvis Presley fan, bro. Oh my gosh, bro.
To the core.
Oh man.
Always. Yeah.
Weak. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. I'm J3.
On the Drunk Energy Cyborgpedia.
If you're new to the channel, go ahead and push the subscribe button. Thumbs this video up, and don't forget to share Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Ronan.
Facts.
Thank you for the recommendation.
Oh, you're welcome, man. Yeah.
And we out.